So we are here at the store, and apparently they've moved our dumpster out in the way. I don't know why they do that, but I'm gonna move it back. There we go. Problem solved.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Okay, it's Francis and I. We're back at the store again, and we got to pull all of this stuff out. I just got all of this from the furniture store over there. I really like this stuff. This is all free packing material, and I feel like that we're helping the environment a little bit because we're not using new packing material. We're reusing the old stuff. So we're gonna get all this unloaded. We're gonna take it to the basement. I've got some big sales and we're gonna talk about them. Be right back. Hey everyone, it's John here, and I'm in the basement with Megan, and we sold like almost $900 like today, and we have a bunch of stuff that we got to pull from yesterday. I listed somewhere around 2,500 bucks worth of stuff, like 46 items. It averaged out to about 50 bucks an item, and we did really well. I knew I'd wake up today with a lot of stuff that had to be shipped. When you list like that, you typically see a very high increase in sales, and we have several items here to list or to pick. This is everything that we've got here. So we're going to start out with, what's the first item? What do you want to grab first?
The Mercari item.
We sold an item on Mercari. What was it? The basic...
A Tony Hawk
DS
game.
DS game. We'll get it and we'll be right back. This is the Tony Hawk game that we sold, and it sold for like 10 bucks. Not too bad. I'm not a big fan of selling on Mercari, but I do list stuff over there that I can't list on eBay. I guess it ain't that bad of a marketplace, but we don't really see a lot of sales. What do you guys think? Do you see a lot? If you do, let me know down below. I'd like to know what kind of stuff you sell over there. Megan is grabbing a couple things from the other account, and while she does that, I'm going to grab this compact disc case. This was an item that I picked up at the auction that I went to last weekend. I paid $2 for this. These are really good items. If you see them, pick them up, especially if they're brand new. But CD cases sell really good. This one sold for 50 bucks plus shipping, so $2 into 50. Okay. Here's the next item that we sold here. It's a set of these nice Nautilus steel-toed shoes. We sold those for 35 plus shipping. They were brand new with the tags. If you see stuff like that at yard sales, pick it up. You cannot go wrong. You will make good money. Hey, we got a couple of sliders here. I'm not exactly sure what they do. There's some kind of phone loop hook, I think. But we sold them for 13 bucks. And Megan is looking for a car part. It's a knob. And it sold for how much?
It was
about
10 and free
about
shipping.
$10 and free shipping.
No, 10 plus shipping or so.
Oh, that's good. Okay, the next item that I've got here is this T-Touch label maker. We sold that for 40 bucks plus shipping. These are really good, these little brother label makers. I don't know what people still use them for. I guess label stuff. But this one we paid $2 for, and we sold it for 40 bucks plus shipping. And what is that?
That's a flashlight thing.
Yep, we've sold a bunch of those. We've got to be running low on those.
I think we have one left.
One left, and they sold for like 10 bucks shipped. Not too bad. Okay, we sold a couple mirrors out of here. I sold this one. This is like called Ray Dot. Ray Dot, it's made in England. And then we sold a little Sebring mirror. This one only sold for 40 bucks right here. This one sold for 200, and I sold the other one. How you guys doing? I sold the other one that looked like this for 225. Honestly, I underpriced myself by a considerable amount. This mirror here is probably worth 300 bucks in this condition, and the other mirror, it was probably worth 400 to 500 bucks. That's what the guy told me who had messaged me that was wanting to know if I still had any more because he wanted to buy them for his Jaguar, aluminum Jaguar. He sent me pictures of it. It was absolutely awesome. But that's okay. They're going to a good home, and when you don't have comps, you just mark it and you sell it. So I don't know. What would you guys have done? I mean, you have something like this. Would you even have picked this up? I mean, would you think that that was worth 300 bucks? I had a clue, but not a good one. What's the next item? Oh yeah, that Honda. That's another item. I had no idea what to list it for. I listed it last night. I listed it for 10 bucks and it sold overnight. So it was either throw it away or list it, and I decided to list it, so at least it's going to a good home. Right, Megan?
Yep.
Okay, so I sold this Planet Earth Blu-ray collection here. It sold for $15 and shipping. I had a person message me and wanted to know if the discs had any flaws in them, and I messaged them back and just quite frankly told them that if they want perfect, they need to buy new. And I've just become really honest with the with my eBay customers and their expectations. I've told them that when they message me stuff like that, I'm just like, hey guys, let me tell you, this isn't your item. If you're wanting that kind of perfection, then you should buy new. Now, what do you guys think? I've just been getting a lot of returns because apparently people's expectations are higher than the products that I'm listing, and they're returning stuff that is clearly, you can see it in the photo. Oh, there's a flaw, this flaw. Well, it was right there on the photo, and they don't care. So I just have started actually telling people to buy stuff from other sellers. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I'm not doing bad. Our payout last week was right around 3,400 bucks. Our payout this week is going to be right at 2,000 bucks, and I've already made almost $1,000 this week. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because, to be honest, I'm kind of tired of difficult customers. Tired of them. Here is another item that sold pretty quickly. I just listed this, and it is a Liz Claiborne caution triangle. I don't know what the heck it means. Fire. I don't know. But we sold it for how much?
$9 plus shipping.
$9 plus shipping. Was really cheap on that too. It was probably a $30 bottle of perfume, but it's used, and you're not really supposed to sell used perfume, but shh, I just do. I just do, people. Okay, the next item that we sold here is this little RCBS burring tool. It's for reloading. It sold for like 15 bucks plus shipping. Megan's gonna go pull some hats, and I'm gonna go grab a piece of stereo equipment back here that sold for somewhere in the neighborhood of like 350 bucks. I listed both of these. Those were the two pieces that I listed. If you follow me on TikTok, I listed these two pieces here. I paid $2 for both of them, and the one on the bottom. So for 350 bucks, let me pull it. I'm gonna take it up to the front and I'll show it to you. Okay guys, this is the receiver that we sold for 350 bucks. Not too bad. I could have gotten a little bit more out of it, but I did undervalue it a little bit. These will sell between 400 and 500 bucks, but I quick sold it, made some money, and I got to get that packaged up. We're going to go down here and see what kind of hats that she's finding too. Okay guys, 30 hours later, and we found it. Zebco Classic America's Real. It's got like the oak leaves or the scrambled eggs or whatever they call. That's a great looking hat. It sold for like 15 bucks plus shipping. We have a ton of hats. We're selling a ton of hats, and I think she's down there digging for more hats as we speak, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, here's our lot of hats. We've got the No Fear hat. It sold for 15. It's kind of roached out, but man, it's kind of a cool hat back in the day, I can feel the 90s vibes coming off of that one. That's right. She was a no fear kind of girl. Here's a Mustang cat hat. It's got the Texas flag on it. Kind of cool. American Engineering. And then we've got the Enterprise. And these three hats sold for 25 bucks. And everything here, there's probably upwards of $1,000 sitting on that table. Not too bad for 24, 48 hours. We'll take it all day long. All day long. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there selling action figures and comic books and toys and interesting stuff, but this is the stuff that you can go out anywhere and kill it, make tons of money on this stuff. I guarantee you there's stuff on this table that you would have walked past at a yard sale, be it the mirror, maybe the stereo because you wouldn't have known the name, the brand new case. I'm not indicting anyone, but I'm saying that's why you're here and that's why you're watching this channel, because we know what we're looking for. Okay guys, so I have this packed and it is packed well. It's double boxed. There's a box inside of here that's all four corners are surrounded by styrofoam. And then I use these. These are really hard, like cardboard, and I cut them down. I have a station over there to where I cut these down to the right size to where there is no crumple zone now in this box, front to back. On the inner box it's front to back, and on the outer box it's side to side. So there is no way, if they destroy this, FedEx, you got some explaining to do. And we did sell this really cool, awesome, I was cleaning out my cabinet the other day, and for some reason I kept this soul doll. I kept her forever, but I figured she needed to move on down the road and go to a new home. And she sold, you remember for how much?
25.
25 bucks. Yeah, 25 bucks. She didn't have the original clothing on, so it is that, and that is this, and we are done.